Stampers. Today we're going to make this little journal here, or a little book. And when you open it, it has little pages in here. Isn't it cute? Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so what I'm using is the designer paper, and it's called the Nautical Expedition, and it's from the Summer Mini, and it's the 12 by 12, and then also some white taffeta ribbon just to hold it closed. So I went ahead and started making this, so it's just easier for me to fold it. But what you're going to do first is you're going to go ahead and fold it in half. Let me just get my bone folder here just to make sure I get nice crisp edges. And then open that up. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take this edge and go up to the center. And then turn it and do the same thing. And then you're going to turn it, and you're going to do the exact same thing that you did for the first fold. You're going to fold it in half. And then fold it up to the center. And then fold the other side up to the center. Okay, so then when you're finished, you're going to have 16 boxes on your designer paper. Okay, so then you're just going to go ahead and fold it in half. And then you're going to take your scissors, and you're going to cut on the center score line up to that first score line. So you're just going to cut up to that score line right there. Right there. Okay, so then you're going to open up your designer paper, and you're going to fold your designer paper the way the cut is. So then you're just going to fold it in half. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and seal up the two ends over here. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some snail along these edges right here, and then fold that down, just like that. And then you're going to take your designer paper, and you're just going to push it together, and then you're going to smush the two ends together like that, and then that's going to make your book. Isn't that easy? And I'm just going to take the bone folder, and I'm just going to make a really nice crisp fold right there. Super cute. And there's your pages. Okay, so then for this one, I used the Travelogue stamp set, and that looks like this. And it's in the Summer Mini right now. And I'm going to show you how I did this masking on this little front piece here. So I just took that front piece of the Travelogue, and I went ahead and stamped it. And then what I did is I just went ahead and cut out along the edge to make a mask. And then I'm just going to grab some Whisper White here with the Not Quite Navy ink pad. Okay, then I'm just going to go ahead and ink the stamp up. I'm going to stamp it down. Okay, then I'm going to take the mask, and I already went ahead and put some Dado adhesive on the back, so it just kind of holds it in place. So I'm just going to place that right over top of that other image that I stamped. And then take the little map here and ink that up. And then I'm just going to go ahead and stamp right over top of that mask, just like that. And then you would remove the mask, and that's what you get. Now mine's a little off-centered, but you get the idea. That's how you do the masking. So then I went ahead and cut this piece out right here, and I went ahead and did that already. And the Whisper White is cut at 2.5 by 2 3/4, and then the Not Quite Navy is cut at 2 3/4 by 3 inches. And I went ahead and put dimensionals on the back of that. And then I'm just going to put this right on the front of my little Travelogue here, that. And then I'm just going to take some taffeta ribbon and just feed that underneath of that layer. And then that just pulls over to the side to close shut. And then for the inside of this one, what I did for that is I took two of the Not Quite Navy, and these are cut at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, so I'll go ahead and show you that. So I'm just going to adhere these to the inside. You can put pictures, or you can use this piece for journaling or whatever. So I'm just going to layer those on the pages. Okay, so then on this one, I went ahead and added a piece of Whisper White. And this is cut at 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. And I'm just going to adhere this to the other side. And you can add more pictures or do some journaling. And then with the stamp set, you get all these really cute images. So I went ahead and just stamped this itinerary stamp image. And I'm just going to put that right there. So then you would just go ahead and do all the rest of the pages like that. So here's this one. cute. So cute. Okay, so that's it. Super easy. And then you would just go ahead and tie this over to the side. All right, so thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you later. Bye.